Hello everybody, Pope here. We're playing 11.7 Russia, specifically the T-80 BVM here on Sweden. The name of this video is Press W to Win. So, to start the match off from the south spawn, I like to go left down the 3 line. Any of these roads that run north-south will work. I got a squad mate who's going to run down the eastern edge of the 3 line, so we'll follow him, give him a little bit of support. In a tank like the BVM or another fast vehicle, you can usually catch people crossing, either vehicles that are slower, vehicles that aren't spaded, or people who have bad crews. Are generally easy pickings coming this direction. Got some engine noises to the left. There's quite a few of them. I don't want to push out into a sea of people, so we'll just hold here for a second. There's a target on the right that my squad mate's engaging. Didn't have a shot on him, didn't see him fast enough. So I'm going to back up for a second, check the corner, make sure there's nobody coming behind us. There is definitely somebody coming though, so we're going to move out a little bit, make sure I don't get flanked. He's on the left. I don't know if it's left or left-right. Looks like it's going to be left-right. So we'll come around the corner here, and I got the second shot off there, but the first shot crippled it. It's going to be a Leopard 2A5. This poor guy shot me first. It hit my front right sprocket. You can see the damage indicator on the lower left-hand corner. It hit the ERA pack and did absolutely no damage to me. It didn't even take my track off. So, yeah, that's some more Russian bullshittery happening here. And so we go back to the theme of the video, pressing W, trying to find people to kill. There's an absolutely oblivious KVT. There's more guys over here to the right. I don't know if he's on this block or the next one. So we'll come here. I think he's coming this way. Yep, there he is. It's a ZTZ 96A prototype. That's the premium version. One shot in the side kills him. Challenger Mark III died. I'm not sure where he shot me. I don't have any damage indicators on my tank. I don't know if he was trying to hit lower front plate and flubbed it, or if he bounced. But that's twice now where an opposing tank has gotten first shot on me, and I have not suffered at all for it. So we'll press W again. Move around to the left. There's a tank up here on the right, but it looks like he was just killed by our friendly. So we'll push a little bit down this road. There's somebody up here on the right. You can hear him. I don't know if he's this road or the next one. So we'll come around to the left. I got shot by somebody in the side. Did no damage except for start of fire. Commander loader breach vertical. This poor guy. Yeah. Poor guy in his 2PL. I think that was the same guy that was in the 2A5 a minute ago, or maybe not. Maybe it's a different guy. But this dude is going to correctly observe in chat in a minute that he lit me on fire but did no engine damage, and that's kind of strange. I don't know where he shot me, but he's absolutely right. He lit me on fire and did absolutely no damage to my engine, didn't even turn it yellow. So that's 3 times I've been shot first, and 3 times I've walked away completely and utterly unscathed. The only negative consequence I've suffered is I had to use a fire extinguisher. So we'll come up here and bully this Abrams. I think that's an H. Looks like an HC. So yeah, crippled him with the first shot, finished him off with the second. That is 6 kills, and we'll jump on this cap zone here because caps are always good both for spawn points and for money. Always like to make the Silver Lions. So we'll finish capping, and as we did coming across the street into this courtyard, we'll do the same thing on the way out. We don't check both directions because we're Russian. You don't have to check both ways when you cross the street because nothing can hurt us. And yep, just press W and hope you find a bad guy in front of you. So there's definitely somebody to the left. Yeah, he's to the left. Gonna turn around and hope he doesn't realize I stopped. And there he is. Front sprocket. That's been done to me a couple times, and yeah, that's the same guy that we just killed a few minutes ago in the 2PL that set us on fire with the bruh comment. Sorry, buddy. If you want this, you gotta play Russia. So we find a Black Knight, shoot him in the face, take out his barrel and his loader. He is no threat to us at this point in time, so we'll kill the SPAA first, turn around and kill this guy at our leisure. That's 8 kills so far, and there's number 9 on the Black Knight. And so we press W again, and the only thing that can stop me is the corpse of a tank in smoke. That is all. That's all that can stop me. The T-80 BVM is oblivious to everything. So we're pressing W again. We've got a friendly who looks like is going to try to move back towards the ACAP. So why not? Haven't been to the ACAP yet in this game, so let's go over and see what's there. I don't like to sit in the open on this cap, so what I do is I go between the water barrels, and with the turret traverse on this, which is 40 degrees per second, on an ace crew, you're not going to get flanked by anything. So it looks like our T-80 friend got shot by something, and apparently the BVM is not the only T-80 that can get shot in the engine and just go on fire and take no engine damage. Apparently that happens to regular T-80Us as well. So there was definitely somebody up here, because they shot him. I don't know where it is. I hear engines. There's at least 2 of them. There's an Abrams and something else. You can hear the clickety-clack. I don't know where they're coming from. Oh, there's one guy right there, and I rushed the shot on him and flubbed it. Did absolutely no damage, but thankfully it's British, so yep, we'll put one through that front sprocket and kill him in one shot on that 2F. So here's the Abrams. I hear him. I don't know if he's moving in or backing out. He definitely just killed our T-80U. Thought he might have been over there, but it looks like he's going to be behind this brick building. So we'll just push the corner because we can. And he got the first shot off. He hit my track, and we shot him in the face, so that's a disabling shot. And then we'll follow up with the kill shot. And that is 11 kills. And there's somebody coming to the right. And this might be the end of me because I'm side on. Never mind, I'm Russian. He'll just bounce off my era. That guy's oblivious, and I flubbed the shot. Lower front plate, didn't have to do that. I tried to get cute. He doesn't know where I'm at. His barrel's spinning wildly, and so we won't make the same mistake. Second shot through the upper front plate. And that is 12 kills and 2 caps, and that's also more than 2,500 spawn points. So at this point in time, if I wanted to J out and spawn a nuke, I could. I don't just like to J out of tanks, especially when I'm doing really well. This match is relatively even, not in terms of the caps, but the score is relatively even in terms of tickets. We have a relatively even number of players left, and this could really easily change. So I don't want to just J out of the best performing tank I've got to get a nuke and maybe get shot down and not be able to affect the outcome of the match if they make a comeback. So I'm going to run across the spawn zones real quick, see if we can find a target of opportunity to maybe get a few more spawn points, so in case I do get shot down, I can respawn. So we've gotten 3 kills since I started coming across. They've gotten 1. At this point, it looks like we have a sufficient player advantage that it's not really going to matter. They're not contesting any of the cap zones. So I'm going to try to head over to the right here and kill this light tank. But it looks like our T-80 UK over there took care of it. So I'm thinking here about just J'ing out and spawning the nuke, because I'd like to drop it. I don't want to wait until the tickets bleed too low to where it's not going to matter. So we kill a Mi-24. And at this point in time, I think it's pretty safe to J out. So we'll go ahead and get out of the tank. jump into the Su-7 BKL and take off here. Now, as I get really close to takeoff, take a look at the right-hand side of the runway, just above the horizon on the right-hand side, and you're going to see that it looks like they've got an aircraft of some kind up, and it looks like he's coming towards me. So I don't want to take any chances on getting shot down because I only had 2,600 spawn points, which means if I die in this, I can't come back. The Panzer I have in my lineup will cost me 120 to spawn, so I've got nothing to do if I get shot down to this. And so there he is. I don't want to take any risks, so rather than doing the normal nuke path of just low and fast, straight down the middle, I'm going to come to the left a little bit. There's plenty of time to get to the battlefield and drop the bomb, but I don't want to go right because of that enemy plane there. So we're going to go to the left of this mountain and then approach the battlefield from the west. I don't know if that's a helicopter or a plane. It looks like it's a plane. It was a Sea Harrier, so while it looks like the friendlies would have got him, I'm glad I didn't take the chance and just go straight. And so we're about 5.5 kilometers to the battlefield, doing 1,100 kilometers an hour, so this is going to be a successful drop. Hopefully those tickets don't bleed out before I get there. Ooh, it's going to be close. Ooh, it's going to be close. And there we go with the bomb drop. So I almost cut that. I almost waited too long to J out of that tank, but in the end it was worth it. I'd rather get the win than the nuke. So we've got 12 kills, 2 caps, a dropped nuke, and we'll pop up to the reward screen here in just a second and see what we got. It's going to be 16,000 research points, 107,000 lions, and I'll take it. So we're here in another match, same 11.7 Russia. This is my T-80 UK. So I spawned him first. This is an 11.3 vehicle. It's basically and I'm gonna, oh boy, don't stop there, buddy. Don't stop there, just push. You're Russian, press W. Just press W. So we're gonna pop up on the A-cap here. They've got somebody here, so we're gonna stop them from capping. It's an HSTVL. I'm going to play cat and mouse with him, and I really flubbed that shot. That was a terrible shot on my part. I got him in the, I got his turret ring, but it did no other damage. So the HSTVL is possibly the most Russian, non-Russian tank, in that you can shoot it multiple times in multiple places, and it does almost nothing. No damage at all. So there's a Leopard 2 over here on the left who's oblivious to me. We'll hit him in the side and disable him. He hit me in the side and set my engine on fire. So we'll finish him off, hit the fire extinguisher, and repair. And it will be as if nothing happened. Good as new. There's our HSTVL friend. Crit him, take out his gun barrel. He's done. Don't need to shoot him right now, so we've got some guys on the left. Shoot that guy, gunner breach, horizontal and vertical. He effectively cannot shoot back. Gonna try to do the same things to the guy behind him, but that Abrams, his turret was too tough, so we couldn't kill him. So let's get this HSTVL out of the way. And we still got some shots on these two guys on the left. So, kill the Type 90 first. I'm getting a shot from the right. Really flubbed the shot on that Abrams there. That's twice now. I had an opportunity to cripple him and take him out of the fight. Couldn't do it. So the third time's a charm. We'll get him. And rather than go and camp their spawn, we're going to run here around a little bit behind, come in behind what they've got on the A cap and try to retake A. My squad mate did a real good job of clearing the south side of A out. So there's lots of engine noise here. I can't make anything out. I'm not sure if there's anybody in this smoke or not. We are not capping A, so I was just making sure that there wasn't somebody there. There's definitely an Abrams in this direction. And so we'll crit him, loader breach. He's now harmless. We can take our time to go down the steps and get an easy kill. And so that is 6 kills so far, and this will be our second time capping A. Now the red team has moved down on the east side of the map and decapped C, so they are definitely down there. So I'm going to head back in that direction.
We no longer have the advantage.
I don't want to go by myself, and I got shot from the right by that Abrams, but thankfully that friendly was there to follow up on him and kill him. But again, you'll see Russian tank, he shot me flat in the side, and all it did was turn my track orange. Suffered no damage other than that. And so we lower front plate that guy, and right here he takes my engine out. Kill him. That's 8 and 2 caps. And now we'll repair. Because that shot, it did take my engine out, and yay, Cass. So you'll see that in that game and in this game now so far, 20 kills, 4 caps, and absolutely nothing could kill me because I'm Russian. You press W. The only way to kill a Russian tank is to bomb it. You have to bomb it. And so now at this point, we can bring out the best tank in the game, the T-80 BVM, which I ran as a second spawn in this match. So we are down in points and we are down in caps, and it looks like there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us left on the map, plus whatever's in the air. So this match is a this is not a sure thing yet. So took the breach out on that Type 16, and there's an engine noise to the right that I completely didn't see, and silver bullet will do it. So that got me through the side. That killed me. So now we'll spawn at a T-80U, and the fact that this tank right here is a third spawn tells you the ridiculous wealth of riches that Russia has in terms of the ability to field a quality lineup. Your third spawn should not be a T-80U. It shouldn't be. It's an incredibly strong vehicle. It's just bringing a T-80U as a third spawn. I mean, just you can have your cake and eat it too. So it looks like friendlies have recapped C. It got decapped, and so we're going to get back on the A point here, get this cap back, kind of stop some of the bleed that's going on. I don't know where they are. We don't have many players left, so I want to make sure I'm not going to get shot from behind by somebody roaming in between our caps. So we'll point backwards for a bit, put our butt up against this rubble pile. Pretty safe doing this. Yeah, they've got a lot more players than we do at this point, so so we're gonna head off down towards the C cap. Like I said before, I don't like to come down by myself, but we caught an Abrams crossing over, That was lucky. That shot easily could have just taken his engine out, but I got crew compartment as well. And so there's another guy there. I can see him through the window. I don't know what it is. I don't want to be too terribly aggressive pushing him because we just don't have a lot of players left. But he's retreating, he's withdrawing. So we'll get shot from the front, come around the corner. Friendly killed him, which was awesome. There's a guy down at the end of that street. I don't want to take him frontally, so we'll go off to the side a little bit. There's another guy on the spawn radar. We'll kill him. There's a second guy on the spawn radar. Try to get around the corner and kill him too. He is moving quickly, trying to get away. Friendly got him, so that's fantastic. I'll take it. And they are back on the A cap. So rather than go and get A back, I'm going to try to head down towards C and decap that. We've got to stop the bleed. There's a friendly T-80U with the same idea. So I am very close to a nuke here. Getting this cap probably put me over the threshold for it. So I definitely want to make sure we get this cap back. I'm going to sit on it for the duration. That sounded like an A-10 or an F-16 or something flying overhead. So and I got disabled by something from the front. Yep, this is going to be the end of me. Take some damage, die from the ADATs, but that's going to be enough to allow me to spawn a nuke. So, as if you look at the cap markers, it looks like we just decapped B, which means there's not going to be any more ticket bleed, at least in the immediate future, which is going to allow me to get off the ground and get over to the battlefield. I don't know what, if any, planes they have left. My squad mate in a Z-19 just killed an F-16. There was another F-16 that crashed. I don't know what, if anything, they've got left, but there's not really time to take a roundabout way to the cap zone right now. There's just not. If they get on the B cap or if they decap C, we're going to bleed out before I get there. So we're going to go low and fast and get to the battlefield as quickly as can. Hope that I get there in time.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
And there they go. They're on the B cap. So hopefully it can either be interrupted or we don't bleed out too fast because we're still 8 kilometers away.
The enemy has most of the strategic zones.
So 3.5 kilometers. It looks like they're not going to bleed too quickly, so I'm going to be able to drop this and get the win. And bombs away. And that was a nuke using the T-80UK, the T-80B VM, and the T-80U. 3 T-80s and a Russian 11.7 lineup is just ridiculously strong. They're fast, they're well armored, they've got guns with rounds that kill stuff first shot. So we got 10 kills and assist, 3 caps. And that was able to get us the nuke. And so take a look at the reward screen coming up here in just a second. And we had 115,000 lions and 16,000 research points. So, yep, that's 11.7 Russia. Just press W to win. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content and want more. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.